Hey, first grade, it is June 4th, 2020, Thursday, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about our word of the day words and in particular adding the suffix es. We've talked about adding suffix s, which means either more than one thing or one person is doing this particular action, like he jumps or the dog runs with an s. So we also learned about two other suffixes, the suffix ed and the suffix ing. We learned that the suffix ed means that it already occurred. It happened already. You know, he baked a cake, and in that case, an ed that sounds like a T. Or she handed him the paper. She gave him the paper. And then we added ing, which is also a glued sound ing, and we said that ing means that something is taking place at this moment. He is blending the cake batter. This ride is thrilling my heart. I'm so thrilled. Anyway, so today we're going to learn about suffix es. And suffix es is often used as the same type of suffix as suffix s. It's just that we add it after a certain type of word. So there's the words that end with what's called a sibilant sound. A sibilant sound is a sound that reminds you of a snake. So there are four primary letters or digraphs that will remind you possibly of a snake. They sort of have that sound at the end. So I'm going to show you what they are. So we have SH digraph, right? That's kind of sort of hissing. CH, another digraph, X, and guess what the other one is? S. So whenever you have a word ending with one of these letters or sets of letters, that's when you add the suffix es, okay? Because you can't, when you have a sibilant sound, you can't add that s. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. These are not my glasses, these are my glasses. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Here's glass, and since there's two lenses, we call them glasses. So in this case, there's the suffix es. We have a bonus letter because you know that a word ending with an s has to have a bonus letter, and then we have a blend at the beginning, and this is a closed syllable word, so the a is going to have that short sound ah. So we have glasses, glasses. Okay, so let's think of another word with ch, a word ending with ch. So why don't we try writing this? So we have a digraph at the beginning, a digraph at the end, and our R control value R, which says So we put it together, we have church. So if there's more than one church, we don't say there's churches, we say there are churches with the suffix es. Oops, not very neat. It's hard to write neatly with this held up like this. Let's think of another one, a word ending with x. So an easy one to think of is the word box. You don't say there's 10 boxes, you say there's 10 boxes. So again, put box, and then we add our suffix es. This is a closed syllable word, so we put the brev over over the o, and then we circle suffix es, boxes. All right, so we haven't come up with one for sh. Well, outside your house, if you go out and take a look around, somebody around you in your neighborhood bushes bushes, right? So if we write the word bush, which is like the word push but with a B at the beginning, we have to add suffix es, digraph sh. And quite honestly, it's not really a closed syllable word. It's more of a trick word, like bush and push, because the U doesn't sound like an as it would do in a closed syllable word. So anyway, that's how we add es to words that end with a sibilant sound, x, s, ch, or sh. So I have some words for us to add to our list. These will be the last word of the day words. When we look tomorrow at foundations, we're going to read a story using some of these words that are important for you to know. So here's our first word of the day word, and normally we would divide these over several days, but I'm going to show them all to you today because we're running out of days to meet. Here's the word. If we look at it, we see the I followed by an N, so this is going to be a closed syllable word with the digraph ch. So when we tap it out, we get inch. If we want to tell how that there's more than 1 inch, we say that there are inches. So we add the suffix es. There are 12 inches in that shape. Inches. And then we're going to look at these other words where we've added s. I want to particularly point out this word because it looks like it has an es at the end. But once again, I want to emphasize, you don't write the word, you don't try and read the word unless you leave the suffix off. You could say this says trives, but that doesn't make sense because you see there's a vowel, one consonant, and an E. So that E is going to make the I long. Leave off the S. Tribe, not tribes. All right, let's try another one with another sibilant sound. Okay, this is 2 syllables too. So what we're going to do, where are we going to split it? There's not 2 consonants, so we can't split it between the 2 consonants. Where are we going to split it? I know some of you already know, but we'll look at it anyway. So if we split it here, that would be phi, an open syllable would be phi, and that would say nish. Fine-ish. I don't know about a word like that. Let's try this. Closed syllable, it says fin-ish. Finish. That makes more sense. Finish, and then we add es because it's a sibilant sound. Finishes. So there we have a 2-syllable word that we have to add es to because sh is a sibilant sound. All right, let's try another one. There we go. This has only 1 vowel, so it's only going to have 1 syllable. There's a blend at the beginning, cr, blend cr, cr, ah, and a bonus letter, cross, cross. And then we add our suffix es because it's a sibilant sound, and we have the word crosses. Right, because it's got a sibilant sound, we have to add es. Whoops. And then we have one more that we're going to add to our stack. And that word has another sibilant sound with an X. And here it is. We're going to tap it out. It's closed syllable with an X, wax, wax. We add the suffix es, waxes. So, all of these have those sibilant sounds at the end of the word that I told you about. I don't expect you to remember all this, but it's good to know in case you're trying to read. And next year in 2nd grade, when you're trying to spell things correctly. Sibilant sound, X, S, C-H-S-H, sibilant sound. All right, everybody, that is our last word of the day. So tomorrow we will try to read a story using our trick words, word of the day words, and so on. All right, and tomorrow will be the last day. Take care. Bye.